What's going on, football fans? Welcome back to a little different episode of Breaking the Birds. As you can see, we're here in beautiful, calm Austria on a snowboard trip. So, not going to be able to make any videos this week of the Eagles game versus the Giants for obvious reasons. Don't have any equipment down here with me. But just going to quickly recap it here. And make sure to follow it on Twitter, where we're going to get all the analytics up on the game as much as possible. Trying to keep you updated that way instead. And then when I get home, it's all to the tape back again. But man, what a performance. Eagles almost put up a 50 burger against New York Football Giants. 48 points. And yet another game, third game this season, where Jalen Hurts has been pulled before the end of the game. Super efficient offense. A couple injuries to talk about. Reed Blankenship going out with an injury. That really hurts. Quan Wallace, as expected, not really looking too sharp coming off the bench there in the game, but I mean, there's really nothing to be surprised about at this point. Definitely expecting Howie to look into adding either like Jaquiski Tart or Anthony Harris or even Malcolm Jenkins. I don't know if that's even possible with this contract being with the Saints, but I mean, safety position is probably the thinnest right now. But then James Bradbury and Darius Slay, another good game from them. Up front in defense, Hassan Reddick getting another sack. Josh Sweat logging a sack, also creating a huge quarterback hit on 4th and 8 late in the game, which basically sealed the game at that point. I mean, the Giants were at the Eagles' 25-yard line, had a chance to get back there and get the touchdown, but ultimately Josh Sweat got the QB hit there, forced the errant pass and turnover on downs. Jalen Hurts, man, what more can you say right now? I mean, he's playing at a terrific level. It's like they're 12-1, and Jalen. If it was because they had a dominant rushing attack or something like that, you could understand why there wouldn't be any arguments for MVP. But they're 12-1 because of him. Like, he is literally the reason. The first 27 plays they had, 21 of them were passes by Jalen Hurts, and 4 of them were rushes by Jalen Hurts, and he was just super efficient with it. I mean, 21 for 31, I believe, was his stat line in this game, and at least 5 drops. Ball plays right in the hands of the wide receivers. The one dime to Devontae Smith down there at the sideline almost looked like the Nick Foles Torrey Smith. Damn, that was far away. In 2017, like right there at the front pylon. Of the end zone, and Devontae couldn't haul it in. Would have been a tough catch to make, but I mean, the ball was placed on a dime right there for him. One that you would expect him to make as a superstar receiver. But either way, I mean, Devontae hauled in another touchdown pass. A.J. Brown hauled in another touchdown pass. And Jalen Hurts rushed for another. So 3 touchdowns, no turnovers. I mean, his biggest competition, Patrick Mahomes, for MVP, threw 3 picks in that one game they had yesterday against the Broncos. So Miles Sanders, got to get in on him. What a performance by him again. 2 touchdowns, I believe it's 141 yards that he had rushing, and then I think 11 more receiving. He's super efficient. And the thing I like about Miles Sanders this season, and especially the past couple of weeks, and also against the Packers, is that it's not perfect run blocking. I mean, it's efficient run blocking, but he's making guys miss himself in the hole. I mean, he'll make a spin move, make a guy miss right there in the hole, and pick up extra yards. And knows when to balance it outside. Obviously, we're going to get the all-22. It's got to determine more how he hit those holes inside. But think he was really good at understanding when to cut it outside and when to keep going inside the tackles. What else is there to talk about? Aaron Sipos injury. We'll see if how bad it is. Late hit out of bounds. The one a punt attempt there, and then they had a punt later in the game. I think they had 2 punts in this game. The one punt attempt there should have been called as a late hit out of bounds. It is what it is. I mean, they missed that call. He gets injured. He was pissed about it. You can definitely tell why. T.J. Edwards, got to mention him as well. Consistently showing why he is among the top 3 linebackers in the league right now. And there's just no doubt about it at this point. It's so consistent throughout the season that you really can't question it too much at this point. So yeah, we're gonna get all the analytics up Make sure to check out the Twitter page there, Thomas RP93. Make sure to stay updated there. And then this channel will go bonkers again when I get home, which will probably be on Sunday. We'll get a couple videos up. Maybe we'll put it together with the Chicago video there as well. Last thing I want to mention here, Dallas Cowboys, not afraid of them. I mean, just let it be Christmas Eve so we can get all this talk about the number one seed. Vikings losing was a big one because Eagles can take care of business against the Cowboys themselves and then lock up that number one seed. And that is really the most important thing. I don't know why I'm filming me, by the way. Take a look at this. All right, I'm going to keep going. Talk to you guys later. Stay sharp.